All right.
Yeah, man.
Just got out of seeing Aquaman.
Oh, man. So, before anything, I have to say something here. To all the people who go to the movie theaters with a baby, all right?
Oh my gosh.
Please find another day to go when you can get a babysitter. I know, like, you know, you geeks like us, you're dying to see this movie, but come on, be considerate to other people. It really ruins the experience. We've been to spend a lot of money to go see this movie, and we don't want to have not just the baby crying, but also they're trying to calm the baby down. So then they're talking, they're getting up, they're walking around. I'm so glad I was sitting behind them, for real. So I try to be nice to everybody, but you guys are scumbags, okay? No, but for real, the movie though. Let's go back to the movie. We saw it in 3D.
Oh yes, 3D was one of the best decisions you could make while seeing this. Definitely try to make a 3D showing if you can.
For real, definitely recommend it. Now, like we did before, I think we should keep that going with the love it, hate it.
So yeah.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Loved it.
Oh man,
my
for
God.
real. That's a unanimous decision, I'm sure, across the board. For real. Now, let's talk a little bit about how much and why we loved it. So,
for me, it was really the screening of how they showed off Aquaman. Did very good job there. They did an awesome job explaining the backstory and stuff. A lot of people don't do like that well of knowledge of understanding the character and stuff.
They kept that part short and sweet too,
yes,
which is another thing that a lot of these comic book movies with the origin stories, they spend the whole movie drawing it out, just like I am with this explanation.
Yep. Even though it was a long movie, it was not all just on Aquaman's origin. They did a great job explaining everything else. They did a good job introducing new characters, explaining that a little bit.
Yes, actually, that's something I wanted to chime in on too, because the way they brought Manta in as with that introduction of his character, that definitely brought him into a different light.
Brought him in early.
I
brought him in early in the movie.
And it made him more of an interesting character than you expect a B boss, I guess you could call him, right? Because he was the second boss.
The side character.
The second boss bad guy. I'm all tongue twisted here.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, with that though, I'm sorry, back to what you were saying.
But yeah, man, other than that, I'd say the cinematic look of it as well, the way that they ended up designing it, great job to the graphic designers, any of the artists involved and stuff like that. It looked amazing visually. It looked so good.
It was like Avatar meets Thor's Valhalla, and then Under the Sea. You know, it was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Beautiful.
Awesome designs for like armor and technology and stuff. Whoever came up with those ideas, you did an amazing job.
Yeah, actually, that was one of my favorite things about it, is how awesome everybody's armor looked.
Yeah.
Everybody, even Manta's, which was what I thought was one of the weirdest in the cartoons, and I thought this was going to be hard, and I was a little surprised because of the fact that his costume is so awkward looking. But that was probably my favorite out of all the costumes, to be honest with you. They did an excellent job with Manta. I really loved it. And then the creatures.
The creatures looked awesome. Oh my gosh. They put in a lot of hard work and effort, and it showed.
Yeah, yes. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, anything that you would have said that you weren't too big of a fan of, that you would have did different or changed about it?
My only thing is, like, I love how they introduced Black Manta. They did a decent job of it. I feel like he didn't get a lot of screen time. I feel like a little bit more screen time was the only thing, and I understand it was already a long movie, so I get that, but I'd say that's the only thing.
But I think they did a good job of building him up for more.
Yes, I agree.
You know, and with that, they definitely left us with a cliffhanger that he's definitely gonna be back.
Oh yeah.
So I'd say spoiler alert, but that's what this is all about, man. For real. The fact that that you had such an interesting B character, and then also you had such a dynamic between the main character, the main bad guy. And, I thought that was interesting for us to still want to see.
Intrigued in both.
Still, yeah, exactly. Still, it was almost like 2-in-1 stories, but they weren't separate. So that was really good, really well done. Now, one thing I want to say is that part of the reason why I loved it, and I think everybody's gonna love this movie, and why the movie was so awesome, was because it was a little bit of all our favorite movies, though. You know, that was the only thing that if I had to try to throw any kind of shade its way, it was like watching Indiana Jones or National Treasure at one moment, then the next moment you're watching, Thor, Ragnarok or whatever, with the Valhalla looking scene. And in all, it was like Homer's Odyssey, but for Arthur. That was the other movie. I never realized this until the end of the movie that his name is Arthur and he's King Arthur.
Yep.
So a little King Arthur Camelot storylines are in there too. And Black Panther, and that's another movie that it took a lot from. You could definitely with the hidden country. I understand a lot of the comics copy each other and stuff like that too, but it's pretty apparent these movies are copying each other as well. So.
I agree. I don't think it's a bad thing though, because I mean, Aquaman overall came out really, really, really well.
It worked. It worked. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the movie. I would definitely like to watch it over and over again. And out of all the DC movies, it's the only one that I definitely give my 100% stamp on that one.
Yep, I agree. There's really nothing else that I have to like nitpick about. Nothing I could say that didn't work well.
Now. But just to help the people out there, so we don't seem like we're too fanboying. The music. Now, when it came to the action, the music was on point. But when it came to the comedy or the off scenes, it was a little awkward. It felt forced. It just felt out of place. The music a little bit. And one of the movies also was that reminded me a little bit of The Little Mermaid. That was pretty funny. But it was cool. Even I'm just trying to find reasons to say something negative. But really, I want to go watch that movie again. It's hard.
Right now. I would watch it again immediately.
So with that, man, it's pretty short and sweet, I guess. I don't think I have any more that I need to add.
I don't really have anything else to add. Just please keep it up, DC. Keep this standard. Don't fall away from this standard, please.
Hey, if you guys take a little bit from all the best movies in the world, a little bit of The Godfather, a little bit of Scarface or something, you know what I mean? Go right ahead. As long as you do it right, like you did with Aquaman, we won't be mad at you.
Agreed.
So with that, man, you keep geeking out. So one thing I want to say is how ironic the one superhero that got made fun of the most and was considered the most weakest ended up having the best movie. And not just that, but the power that he got made fun of the most ended up being the most badass power and the reason why he ended up winning the war and defeating them. So with that, awesome job for real. Definitely unexpectedly awesome.
Yep.